All right. So it looks like I'm gonna run 50 miles tonight. I'm at Barbersville Park. I have done as much as I can to prepare. My legs feel good. It's already very dark. It's 7:30. Who knows how long this will take me? I'm cold already. My aid station is basically just a bunch of gels and stuff in my car and drinks, and I've got clothes, I've got another pair of shoes, I've got my vest. It's just me. I've got my light, I've got batteries. I have prepared about as much as I can. So this little shelter will be my pit stop, and I'm just gonna make regular visits here as I knock out this 50. We'll see how long it takes. The last one took 11.5 hours, but that was during the day. There was aid stations, minimal stopping. I feel good. I like that it's cold. I'm not gonna sweat much, but I am freezing right now. And it's gonna get to 46 tonight. So I gotta start moving. I'll feel a little bit better, but we'll see what I'm feeling like at mile 46. But the 100-mile race is in 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks. I got this weekend, 4 more weekends of training, and then race day. So this should be a pretty good experience to see what running through the night will be like in 5 weeks when it's quite a bit colder, I imagine, maybe even 35, running through the night. So I'm nervous about this one because there's nobody with me and it's cold, it's dark. I think I'm going to go crazy. I think I'm already going crazy just getting nervous about it. Once I start running, I'll feel a lot better. And I have my pick of where to run. I have no predetermined course. I'm just gonna go out until I'm comfortable, turn back around, hit the car, hit the trails, hit the roads, might go into town. Frick, it's cold. All right. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I just reached the halfway point. I'm averaging 12 minutes and 27 seconds. There is absolutely nothing fun about this. I'm here by myself. It is dark. It is impossible to find motivation. I've been running for 5 hours and 10 minutes. My legs are completely shot. I did hill repeats yesterday for 6 miles. I got about 1,500 feet of elevation. And the idea was to go into this run feeling fatigued. So 3 days of running, no rest day, hill repeats yesterday. It's about 19 miles for the week, and then this. This is brutal. I mean, if this doesn't simulate the latter half of 100, I don't know how to simulate it. Man. Feels good to sit for a second. I'm definitely gonna take the second half easier. I'm gonna walk a hell of a lot more. I don't want to, but my legs are not up for too much more running. Let me get some chips, something good. I think my elevation's okay, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that up. Since I'm not running a fixed course, I can kind of just do whatever the hell I want, but it's just nothing fun about this. Oh, man. I also re-injured myself in the same place from my July 4th run, so that's great. Not a big deal, though. I ran the first 20 miles of this without my shirt, even though it was freezing when I started, but it felt great. I was still sweating, too. I had to put the shirt on. Feeling better with the shirt on now. Oh man. I want nothing more than to quit this and go home and curl up in bed next to my beautiful wife. But I can't. I need to do this. Oh. All right. It's just been a couple miles since I took my last video. I'm at mile 27, but I'm just at a real low point right now. My legs just feel like crap. So I thought I'd walk for a little bit and film and just get the legs kind of relaxed and see how that goes. Drink a body armor. Take a gel here in a bit. But mainly just walk for a good 4 or 5 minutes on some flat area. I think that'll do me some good. I'm past the halfway point, so I do feel like it gets easier from here, mentally. But there's still the fact that there's been absolutely no stimulus for the last 5.5 hours. So I have effectively ran out of thoughts. There's nothing left in my brain. There's still cars coming out here. It's fucking 1 a.m. I don't understand why they're out here. They're not police. They're not checking in on anything. They're just out for a fucking drive. Of course, I'm the fucking weirdo walking around with a GoPro camera at 1 a.m. with my headlamp on. I'm fucking one to talk. It's fine, I don't care. This feels good right here. Oh, 27 down, 23 to go. That feels good to be able to say that I'm past the halfway mark. Feels really good. My legs are just so sore. They don't have a whole lot left to give, unfortunately. But that's why I'm out here. That's the whole point of this self-torture, is to push near the limits. So that's what I'm doing. Oh man, I just keep running in the same place over and over and over, which is fine. I don't really care, because it all hurts the same. Maybe it hurts a little bit less since I'm not doing any serious elevation, but it all hurts the same. Oh, there's somebody walking. But they don't have a headlamp on, so they just look like freaking Sasquatch. Let's not walk in their general direction. I don't want to get stabbed, because I can barely run away. Oh God, I'm getting loopy. Big part of my problem right now has been concrete. I'm not really running on the trails that much because I can't really see that well. I mean, I kind of know the trails, but I don't know them super well. And they're kind of overgrown. Okay, I'm heading back to the car. I'm gonna drop the GoPro off and drink this I'm at 27.6. 23 miles left, 23. Well, 22.35. Feels good just to say that it's less than 25 left. Getting over the halfway point is such a major motivational boost. Even though I'm in like a serious low point right now, every mile that I take off from here on feels like it's 2 miles closer to the finish because I'm past the halfway point. Alright. This is gonna be the weirdest fucking video. I'm done. I did it. I'm about as exhausted as it gets. I'm sweaty because I ran that last mile as fast as my legs would take me. I wanted this run to be over so badly. Oh. It's a good last mile. It's like 8:45. I finished in, I'm not sure the exact time. It was like 10 hours and 45 minutes, which I'm very happy with. I totally gave up on elevation for the last half, for the second half. Wasn't worth it. Couldn't see the trail to do any dirt areas, so I pretty much was staying on the road to do the uphills, which meant staying on the road for the downhills. And that started just tearing up my legs. I mean, I did it 8 or 9 times. It's about 300 to 400 feet of incline, of elevation gain and loss each time. So, I mean, I had to have done at least 2,000 feet of downhill pounding on the road. And I gave up on that. That was on top of the regular pounding on the road, but I had to give up on that. I did very little on the trails. This was torture. It was an exercise in how much pain it was an exercise in how much pain a person can endure. There were no high moments until fucking mile 47. Mile 47 was sweet when I got to say, fuck, I only got 5K left. Oh, I can do a 5K in my sleep, man. So with 3 miles to go, I walked. I was doing kind of a walk-run thing for the last 25 miles, really. And so I was walking the first 1/10 of a mile. I'd run the next 4/10 of a mile. And then I'd walk a 1/10 of a mile. I'd run the next 4/10 of a mile. So it's kind of like 2 minutes walking, 4.5 minutes running. But when I got to that last 3 miles, I did my 10 minutes of walking, and then I didn't stop running. I just kept on going, and those miles went by so fast, and it was good. I actually gained a decent bit of my average time back, about 10 seconds per mile, which doesn't really matter, but it's nice to know that I still had that in me at the end, even though I was totally fucking exhausted. Especially that last mile. I just pounded it out as fast as I fucking could, which was more than 4 minutes faster than my average pace for the 49 miles before it. There's the route. I don't know how much you can see of that. Jesus Christ. I mean, I just finished my run. My coach, he's already fucking up. Let's see what he had to say. You're a rock star, solo, unsupported 50 mile. It's a huge accomplishment, especially at night. Lots of mental and physical wins with this run. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, coach. Oh, man. Oh, man. I have to go find a bath to lay down and soak in some hot water. What fucking time is it? I mean, I know what time it is. What temperature is it? Well, an hour ago it was 41 degrees. Oh, great. It's 39 degrees. It's fucking cold. I wasn't cold when I was moving. I'm cold as shit now. Fuck. Okay. I'm done. Biggest week I've ever had. 68 miles. 5 weeks out to the 100. 5 weeks out. This should be the last big run. Oh, I'm exhausted.